I always talk about community. I always talk about celebrating our stories. 8-Bit Christmas, I was showing that trailer to a lot of people and it got me thinking, what has been my 8-bit journey with the NES, and in particular, Super Mario Brothers series of games, going from the 8-bit to the 16-bit and all the way up to where we are today. Now, that is a whole series of episodes, but I thought I would start it with the first few games in the series. In this episode of Delve Live, we are going to talk about Tomer's Odyssey, my memories of the Super Mario series, the 8-bit Nintendo, and how it shaped my childhood and the great memories that I have. And in this episode, I really would like the viewers, the community, to comment on what their memories were as we go through the different games. It is now time to delve. Welcome everyone to an episode of Delve Live. As I get my gaming headset on, I'm Tom Morris. Delve, we're celebrating everything pop culture, from video games to comic books to magazines to collectibles. Anything that is new in pop culture, we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss it. We're going to have a lot of fun. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe on our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And definitely share these videos if you like them. And let's build the community and just have great discussions and talk about everything pop culture. Now, like I was saying, this last episode where I talked about 8-Bit Christmas, I was showing the trailer to a lot of people, and it kind of started to get me to think, what is my 8-Bit Christmas? What are my memories growing up about the Nintendo Entertainment System? And in particular, if we're going to talk about Nintendo Entertainment System, let's talk about the series that started it all. Let's talk about Super Mario Brothers. Let's celebrate. For context, I am going to talk a lot about the history, some general history about the game. Then I'm going to talk about my recollections. And what better way to do that than Super Mario Brothers for the Nintendo Entertainment System? Details. It was released in 1985. So rediscover Mario and Luigi in their first great adventure. One day, the Mushroom Kingdom was invaded by the Koopas, a tribe of turtles famous for their black magic. The quiet, peace-loving mushroom people were turned into stones, bricks, and even plants, and the kingdom fell into ruin. The only one who can undo the magic spell is Princess Toadstool, the daughter of the Mushroom King. Unfortunately, she is in the hands of the evil King Bowser. Mario learns of the Mushroom People's flight and sets out to free the Mushroom Princess from the Koopas and restore the fallen kingdom. Jump, kick shells, and throw fireballs through 8 action-packed worlds in this iconic NES classic. A lot of people got these for Christmas. I want to say 86. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think of, was it 86 or 87 when I first got my NES? I got to do a little bit more research, but I think it was 1987 Christmas or 86 Christmas. I'm trying to think. It was one of those. And playing with the Nintendo, playing with Nintendo Super Mario Brothers was a lot of fun. Having friends over, trying to figure out all this new adventure, which was amazing. Just as you were playing these games, you were finding all this interaction. How many of you remember when that first time you played, you took a jump, you took the controller, and you moved it? Multiple points. Or maybe that first time you were jumping around and you found a hidden item. Oh, wow. Or the first time we had a power-up in a fireball, where we could shoot fireballs into the game. And using the fireballs to knock out your enemies. Because if you think about it, back in the days, games were about high scores. It was how far and how much you could score in a limited amount of time. This one added the sense of fast-paced adventure. Finding out you can get so many points for jumping on the flagpole, or if you spent a lot of time, you found out, oh, maybe there's fireworks. The first time you went down this pipe, or I should say the first time I went down this pipe, and I was amazed at, oh my gosh, it's a different level. Had different music. What's amazing is every time that you really were rewarded for your sense of accomplishment, exploration. Oh, look, a hidden area. Sometimes when I got this game, and you had friends over, just watching their skill levels of doing things, of being able to, I wasn't gonna take the warp zone, but I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm going to go to Super Mario Brothers 2 in a minute. Also, a big part of the Super Mario series, to me, the interaction of when this Mario Mania hit, Nintendo Mania hit, having the abilities to read about all the hints in the official Nintendo guides. We had the official Nintendo newsletters, Nintendo Power, which we'll talk about a little bit with a different game here in a moment. We talked with our friends. We heard when they got to level 2, or all the secrets that they found, warp zones, how to get extra lives, having video game competitions to see who could get the farthest, the fastest. That really ignited this whole love of Mario and Nintendo. Super Mario was that first building block